What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Guys, we here with Finland. Somebody was telling me I need to check out more content from Finland. Then I got a request from someone with this: why Finland schools outperform most others across the development or the developed world. So I think this is important because, like I said, I work in education, and this was actually requested after I did like the difference between Swedish and American schools. So I appreciate you for sending down these recommendations, but we finna check it out. We finna learn something new, see the difference, see what we can do. Cause sometimes I still go sub and I take this information, I try to use it, I try to use it to even better, to help our kids, down here, one step at a time. It's just me. So I try, but yeah, hit that subscribe button. Send down those recommendations. Let's check it out.
It's 8 a.m. on a cold morning in the suburbs of Helsinki, and these primary school children are getting ready for class. This morning's lesson, ancient history.
Well, they are reading with theirs some texts about Egyptian ancient life. They are reading, and then I'm going to ask something, what did they find out from the book? I think we all are ready now.
This is a school system that for years has been among the world's best.
And then what about this gold one? Yes, Minttu, please.
Ja miehetkin molemmat on käyttänyt meikkiä.
And yet these kids will spend half as much time in a classroom as Australian children.
When you go to the first grade, when you are 7 years old, the amount of hours is 20 hours a week. It's the minimum. And then it gets more hours the older you get, but it's still less than in many countries in Europe or in the world.
Hey, from my understanding, less is more. Less is more because, we're at schools pretty much like, for me, where I went to school, pretty much 8-hour days, especially when I got middle school and high school. Like, sometimes we're there like too long. I feel like we're there too long, if that makes sense. Like, learn what you need to learn, do what you need to do. That should be it. Like, I feel like for me, where I'm from, I feel like high school should take up like just the structure of how college does it. You got that class, then, if you got 2 classes on a Monday, let that be it. Let kids, if they want to go work, do extracurricular activities, that's fine types. But we shouldn't be stuck in classes, like just sitting there doing nothing. But 20 hours for the week for a first grader is not bad because, like I said, elementary down here, these kids are in school 8 hours, 8-hour days. Like, I sub for second grade. I go sub for a second grade class, and I'm there pretty much from 7:30 to about 3:30. It depends, 3:15. But if you got duties and stuff, that's 7 to 3:30, But kids are there long. Like, I have to give those kids frequent breaks just because, like, if we get done with the work, I just don't want here's some work. So we'll do a worksheet, get a break, because there's so much time, it's so much time. And those kids, like, they want to be up doing stuff, like their energy levels and stuff like they're not going to want to just sit there, so, but I think that's less is more. That's my little TED talk. My fault, my little TED talk, but less is more to me.
Than in many countries in Europe or in the world.
In Finland, it's individual teachers who decide how the curriculum is taught, including how much technology should feature in their classrooms.
Me tehdään sellaista pyramidiprojektia, missä nyt me kirjoitetaan hieroglyfeillä meidän nimet paperille ja sitten me tehdään classroomista tehtäviä.
11-year-old Minttu Latomaki asks to leave class to work at the school's own student-run cafe.
You can go. Yeah, that's okay.
Shut your book.
Hello.
Wow.
1 cake for the cameraman, 1 cake for me, and 2 coffees. How much is it?
€2 and 60 cents.
How much change?
€2 and 40 cents.
Ketos. Perfect. Is there a tip jar? Do you have tips?
No.
No tips. Okay. In Finland, school
That's
lunches,
nice.
like books and excursions, are free. The kids select what they want.
I know I forgot to mention this, but just in 2019, I believe, at least where I'm at, all school lunch and breakfast has become free. So I think it happened 2018 or 2019, I want to say, because I was working in the schools. I was still in school and working at a school, and some kids had to pay, but now all school lunches are free. At least in Texas. I don't know about everywhere else, but I know in Texas all the lunches and breakfast is free, which is good. The thing is, sometimes it sucks. I ain't even gonna lie, it sucks. The breakfast is not good, or the lunch is not good, but it's free. You know, kids still can eat. That's what's important. They can eat something.
Sit down with their friends and teachers to eat before they clean up after themselves.
That's important.
The children rug up again to play outside. Some play a raucous version of soccer.
Wow.
Some play basketball, while others wait for the hockey rink to open. There are plenty of options for bad weather days too. The facilities in this school are just amazing. Outside, we saw an ice skating rink, and in here, where the kids can play at lunchtime, there's a ping pong table, a pool table, and in here, for the cold winter days, they've got a room full of beanbags and couches, and there's even a PlayStation in the corner. It seems...
I definitely want to... That's my goal. This is my goal, guys. I want to... Because when we have bad weather days, our kids, like some of them stuck outside or have to stay inside. Most of them like playing on the tablet. But I feel like they need their own area for indoor recess, you know, especially when it's cold outside, stuff like that. If it's raining, that's perfect. Kids love ping pong. Kids love playing pool. Kids love playing video. They need those options. That's my goal, to do that for my elementary school, you know, just provide an indoor recess space. If they can give me something, I want to provide a space to have indoor recess for kids, you know, of course, by the grade levels and stuff like that. And just try to do like two per school, you know. That's my goal. I want to do that because, hey, I'm a part of like the PTA committee, you know what I'm saying, of my old elementary school. So definitely, man, this giving me some ideas.
It's such a rich school, you must get more money than other schools.
No, we don't. It saves money for everyone, actually. They take and borrow books.
In Finland, schools are not allowed to raise private funds or to charge fees from parents. All schools are equitably funded from taxation.
And in our system, everything is free for the students,
Wow.
actually. We don't collect any money from the parents.
We want our schools
That's
to be
nice.
equal and have the equal opportunities to arrange the education. So therefore also the finance system need to be equal and treat equally all the schools.
Ja sitten tuossa tulee 16.
Mintu Latomaki's older brother Levi is in year 7, and this afternoon he's got maths.
We have like the last chapter before we have the next exam.
There are regular exams in Finland, but the results of these tests are not published and shared.
We have national tests, but the big difference is we don't compare schools that this is not good school, this is bad school. We just use the information that we evaluate ourselves.
And I think that's important because, like, they do that. They do, like, the little grading scales, and they be showing what schools perform poorly, then they show what schools perform, like, top line, which is not bad, but I feel like it's an in-house, it should be an in-house thing, because now people get to look at other schools that perform poorly, and now you're gonna judge them by their poor performance. You know, like people, like we judge schools by their poor performances, and I feel like that shouldn't be publicized, but that's how they do it.
And we just use the information that we evaluate ourselves.
But perhaps the single biggest difference in Finnish education is the standard of teaching. Levi's maths teacher, Una Arnes, speaks 5 languages and has postgraduate qualifications.
So every one of us, we have to have a master's degree to be teachers. So like, for example, me, I'm math and chemistry and physics teacher.
Wow.
In Finland, a career as a teacher is highly sought after.
To enter the studies in university, actually, it's really hard. They take something like 10% to study teaching. If you really want to be a teacher, it can't be your second or third or I don't know what kind of option. It has to be your first.
Wow.
I believe that they know what is the best for our children. I'm not a teacher, I don't have that education, so we don't interfere their work.
In Finland, there's little anxiety about finding the right school for your child.
We trust that they have very good school.
I mean, if all the teachers got master's degrees, that's important. That's very important. Dang, that's major.
The right school for your child.
We trust that they have very good school, so we don't need to do any research work or...
I think that is not a question
No,
in
no.
Finland.
Finland is a vastly different country with a tiny, homogenous society. But its education success must surely offer some lessons for Australia.
I would like to say that try to build the system that you trust the people.
And its investment in teachers seems an obvious place to begin.
The society respects the teachers. It means also the parents respect the teachers and they don't question the teachers. And that's in Finland a really huge thing.
That's nice. Man, I learned a lot from this one. It even gave me some ideas because I was just thinking about that because I subbed yesterday at a school and I was like, man, these kids, they need something to do. Like, they love to go outside, but they need more options when they can't go outside. But that's good, man. Finland, y'all, okay. Y'all definitely. I didn't know it was a high requirement for your teachers to have master's degrees and stuff. Don't get me wrong, like most of our teachers down here have masters, stuff like that, but it's not required, if that makes sense. But that was good. Y'all let me know. Send me more information. Send me more recommendations about Finland. Definitely check it out. I enjoyed that video. Hey, y'all got some smart kids then. Y'all got some very, very smart kids. So, but I like the structure. I like everything about it. Hey, that's all I have. Like I said, send down those recommendations. Hey, hit that subscribe button and y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. I'm out.